What's up everybody, I am AlexGT and today I'm bringing you a new ALOLAN comparison video. In this series I will dedicate one video for each ALOLAN form and compare it with its regular form to determine which one is better, at least on paper. So without further ado, let's start with this video's Pokemon, Sandslash, the mouse Pokemon. So right off the bat, you see how there's a huge difference between the typings for ALOLAN Sandslash and regular Sandslash. And it's pretty much the same thing as Marowak in the sense that it goes from being a pure ground type to being a dual type Pokemon of completely different types. Also, regular Sandslash's abilities are Sand Veil and Sand Rush, and ALOLAN Sandslash's abilities are Snow Cloak and Slush Rush, which is basically just taking his regular abilities and giving him the Ice type versions. So there's not really a big difference here. Mainly, the only difference between ALOLAN Sandslash and regular Sandslash's stats, the Sandslash, is that they took 20 off of its special attack to add 10 to its defense and 10 to its special defense. And that's it. It doesn't really matter in a sense because you were never going to use a special move on Sandslash to begin with. But, I mean, it makes it a little bit bulkier, and with 2 4 times weaknesses, even though you're not going to live anyways, it's still kind of helpful. Alright, so for type effectiveness now, it goes from being weak to water, grass, ice, immune to electric and resistant to poison and rock, to being weak to fighting, ground, and fire. The weaknesses to fighting and fire are both 4 times. It's immune to poison because of the steel type, and it's resistant to normal, flying, bug, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy. So he still has the same number of weaknesses, except now 2 of those weaknesses are 4 times. But it gains 6 resistances that it didn't have before. Actually, 2 of those resistances and gains where he was weak to before. So now let's take a look at the level up movesets. So really the big difference here is that ALOLAN Sandslash is a stone evolution, which means like other stone evolutions, it learns absolutely nothing after evolving. Well, nothing throughout the levels. So it's pretty much with ALOLAN Sandslash, you want to get the moves as a Sandshrew and then evolve it. As for regular Sandslash, that only evolves at level 22, I believe, or 28, something like that. It gets a wider move pool, more coverage, because ALOLAN Sandslash only gets ice and steel type moves to level up. So I guess that's the point for regular Sandslash there. So if we're gonna talk about movesets, we gotta talk about the TMs. So basically, as you can see, a lot has changed. Well, not a lot, but there's a considerable change in the movesets. For some reason, it still learns Sunny Day as an ALOLAN form. I kind of understand it getting Sunny Day as a regular Sandslash, but as an ALOLAN form, where it's 4 times weak to fire, I don't fucking understand that. It still gets access to moves like Brick Break, Focus Blast, Flaying Shadow Claw. I'm just reading this off as an X-Scissor, Rock Slide, Poison Jab. It loses Rock Tomb, Sandstorm, and it gains the ability to get recovery and leech life, which is actually a useful move in this gen. But aside from that, it gains some ice type moves like Aura Veil, Frost Bath, Fast Blast, Hail, and Blizzard. And honestly, other than that, they look pretty similar. And I gotta say, this gives a lot more coverage to ALOLAN Sandslash, because, I mean, it got absolutely nothing through level up. What's there to say about the breeding moves other than, the fact that it gets Stab? It gets the 2 ice type moves as Stab that it can get through breeding. It has access to Night Slash and Metal Claw, just like it did before, and it gets Amnesia, which I'm pretty sure Amnesia. I think increases the user's special. That's generation 1. Special defense. Okay, so that's pretty decently useful because um, it's pretty useful because Sandslash's special defense is crap. All right, so like I said before, um, since Alolan Sandslash is in Stone Evolution, you're gonna want to level up your Sandshrew before evolving it because it gets a lot of moves that it won't get otherwise, like Iron Head, Fury Cutter, Rapid Spin, which is a great move. Powder Snow. I don't know why you'd run Powder Snow. It's a special move. You have 25 special attacks, so you're not you're gonna like use Powder Snow and like even something that's like 4 times 2. A Torterra is gonna be like, what was that? Like there's dirt on my shoulder. So in conclusion, I mean, which one's better to use? In my personal opinion, I love Alolan Sandslash. It's my favorite Alolan form, but I honestly think that the regular one is way more useful. Uh, because it's not confined to the moves that Sandslash can learn and Sandshrew can learn and TMs. It has its own move set. Sure, it doesn't get as much coverage as the as its Alolan form, but I mean, I don't know. I think that the regular form is more useful, but the Alolan form has its uses. That's 100% for sure. And I will never say that Alolan Sandslash is useless because I love it so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that this helps you make a decision on which one to use. If you guys enjoyed, then check out the last one. I did Marowak. This is my first one, so I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but I did it anyways. And if you guys enjoy, there's gonna be one every Wednesday until there's no more Alolan forms. I'm pretty sure that next week's gonna be Alolan Ninetales or just Ninetales. So with that, thank you guys for checking out the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.